Mini Mike Monday, which coworker would you trust most to lead us through a heist, and who would trigger the alarm?
Dustin would be the leader, or Mark, and then Luke would trigger the alarm. That's a no-brainer.
Which coworker would you trust most to lead us through a heist, and who would trigger the silent alarm?
Ooh, probably Mark. And who would trigger the alarm?
Yeah.
Definitely Nick.
Mini Mike Monday, if our dealership did a heist, who would be leading it, and who would trip the alarm?
I'd get Brett to lead it because he can think about all the little intricacies. Who would ruin it? Probably Luke and Nick because they just start fighting and set off the silent alarm.
That's the best answer. Mini Mike Monday, Dustin, which coworker would you trust most to lead us through a heist, and who would trigger the alarm?
Luke would trigger the alarm, and I don't know if I trust anybody here to run us through a heist. It's a car dealership.
Okay. Which coworker would you trust most to lead us through a heist, and who would trigger the alarm?
I don't think any of them would.
It's fair. They'd all trigger the alarm?
They would all run around crazy.
Yeah. Mini Mike Monday, Sonia, if our dealership ran a heist, who do you think would lead it? Who would trip the alarm?
Will could lead us through a successful heist, and Eliza or Luke would trip the alarm.